Bon, ça se passe. OK. Someone is dead. Someone is hurt. No. Suspect and spectator killed. And Trump has been shot, not killed, but it says they attempted to assassinate the same way that it was on the Illuminati card. So they finally did it. Everything on the Illuminati card game, they done it so far. Multiple example of it. So the thing about conspiracy, well, it seems that it's right because every time it happens. So I don't know exactly. I just came back from my running. It's really saying that it was assassinate attempt, just like on the Illuminati card. So it's his ear that they hit. So they were aiming for the head, presumably, but they only heard the ear, which is almost impossible. But I mean, if you aim for the head and you just take the ear, then it means that either you're extremely lucky or there was something that is planned. You see, it says assassinate attempt Donald Trump. So remember Jonathan Clegg when he said that Donald Trump was the tip of the spear? So you can bet that his prophecy is going to happen, even though he's the false prophet beast. So Jonathan Clegg, with his prophesying from somewhat 20 years ago, on YouTube since 14 years ago, Illuminati card game from, I don't know what year, but maybe in the 50s or the 60s or the 70s, I don't know. But there was Illuminati card game showing everything that they would do, and one of it was about or sniper can take you out at any time. And then there's been a shot over the ear. It's comedy, okay? It's comedy. It's part of a script from years and years and years ago. And this one is a big one. So you can bet that people are going to go back at Jonathan Clegg, even though his prophecy was, not happening. People are going to go back to him with this. And the over dam and everything else. So this is really on television at news channel, and you can bet that this is Universal International News. Last hour. Remember that when the 9/11 happened, the day before, people didn't know that it would happen. It's all sudden. So when people say, nothing ever happened, well, something is happening all the time. It's just that it's not affecting you directly. When something is going to affect you directly, maybe you're going to say something happened. But when something is not affecting you directly, you can say nothing happened. Which is what this is how most people think. So this have been waited for years. Years people waited for this, and now it's finally happened. There's a script of many years, a plan of many years, and it's an ongoing thing, and just going to... Okay, sorry, I was completely wrong with the date. The Illuminati card game is from the 1990s. Okay, 1996. There was something called Illuminati card game, and there was a lot of things that in the card games already took place. And this one might have been the most awaited prediction from the Unity card game, and now today it happened. So it says, at any time, at any place, or sniper can drop you. Have a nice day. You recognize Donald Trump. Enough is enough was his slogan. This is from 1996. So his slogan, the face, and the sniper. Assassination attempt. US election 2016, but now we are in 2024. Okay. Election, side by side, and then people were waiting for this to happen maybe in 2016, but it's today that happened. In 2001, the two towers, it was predicted in 1990s card game. There's a bunch of other things. You've got Hillary Clinton there. You've got a bunch of things. Some of them seems to be maybe a little bit vague, but some of them are pretty, I mean, how can you deny that the thing with the two towers on a card game from the 1990s, it happened in 2001. And after that you had other things like Princess Diana and a bunch of stuff. But what gets me interested now is that, well, gay activists in 1990s, people would not have guessed that it would take control of everything, the gay activists. So, what's getting me interested now is that since today this really happened, the thing with assassination attempt from the Unity card game, well, what got my interested now is this. From 2017, you see publication date by Jonathan Clegg, 2017. Trump, tip of the spear, nuclear, fire, and fury. He had showed a picture side by side of Donald Trump and Kennedy because there was an assassination of Kennedy, and then the card game assassination attempt, and then from 2017 he had put it together. So when you see Jonathan Clegg so confident when he is pursuing keeping the same idea and still talking about Obama, still talking about Hoover Dam, still talking about, you know, different things from his prophesying. He knows that it's part of the script, so he's very confident. So what he was talking about with in those videos that he made a couple of videos about Donald Trump, maybe that would be a good thing to revisit those videos and to try to figure out what's coming, that what you can expect, because Jonathan Clegg for sure is going to do something about that, and he will say what? Well, I told you, look, I told you way before I told you. So maybe that would be a good thing to revisit those videos. If you want to find this video, all I had to type in the search is Clegg files, tip of spear, and that's the first link. But if you go over his Clegg files, the official site that he got, okay, that's the first time I see this, you just go on the search and you mark Voyons, you put the keyword Trump, and you're going to have all the videos that relating to Trump. Kennedy, Trump, train wreck, spear tip again, give me a break. This is from 2018. Trump tip of the spear part 1. Obama shadowing Trump. Trump tip of the spear, nuclear fire fury. Trump and the Queen of Heaven. Trump the tip of the spear. Fact check, dead shape, Queen of Heaven, Trump tip of the spear. Trump Fitzgerald, Spirit of God. Trump Apollo, the Queen of Heaven, it is finished. From 2017. Channel Trump, Clinton, you're gonna be kidding. The trumpet was blown. Okay. So maybe revisit those videos. See if you can find something that would be relevant. Because for it to have happened, the thing about assassination attempt, there's another step that is made in their plan, and I have absolutely no idea where it's going. But I was thinking, for Jonathan Fleck, for his prophecy to happen, then where would be the best time for his prophecy to happen? When would it be? It would have to be about the time when Donald Trump his part is done. Tip of the spear, it is finished. So if tip of the spirit is finished, then if it's finished, then at the end, well, either it's happening, it's prophecy, or it's not happening. So I don't think that there's much time left, but the thing with conspiracy, when in the media, they decide that the people who believe in the conspiracy are just stupid, then how is it that sometimes the media decide that they become themselves conspirationist terrorists themselves? Because I was watching the TV earlier when they showed the news with Donald Trump, and then there was one guy that was saying, in the interviewing official people from the media themselves, not some random person in the street. The main people giving the news were sending the message that for sure it would happen. He knew that this would happen, he just didn't know when it would happen, but he knew that this would happen, it was sure that this would happen. So, since when that the media decided that they are becoming conspiracy theorists themselves, when it was all censored before, and now they themselves decided that they want to spread the message that there is a conspiracy. Because the guy said, I knew for sure it would happen. So they want people to get the message that it was predictable.